Alright, hi everyone. So this video is going to be a bit late. I mean, it's like 7 o'clock, but it's already dark out. So this is going to be uploading pretty late, but I am doing a video today, or tonight, for Taylor Swift and her ex, Matty Healy, or Healy. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it was requested to me a couple of times, so I'm going to give it a try. See, and I believe this is her ex, and I think he's engaged now. So this is her ex, and yeah, so I'm going to be doing this reading, and I'll be using the Mystic Cats Tarot. Probably can't see it because of the lighting, but this is the Mystic Cats Tarot. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do for you guys. Maybe like that. Maybe that's a bit better, but ooh, that popped out. So we'll see how this goes. So this is Matty Healy and Taylor Swift. So this is her ex and their relationship. See what's going on. Because the reading that I did last time, it seemed like Taylor was like emotionally unavailable and that she might be still hooked on an ex. So we're gonna see if she is hooked on an ex and if that ex is Matty Healy. So I will pull for her and Matty Healy and how she feels towards him and how he feels towards her, and we'll take a look at their dynamic. See what's going on between them. I don't know if I will pull more for Travis and Taylor or Matty and his new fiance. I don't know if I'll pull for them. I don't even know the fiance's name. But we'll see. So this is Taylor and Matty Healy's relationship. Taylor and Matty Healy's relationship. What happened in their relationship, and most importantly, how she still feels about him, if anything. Oh my god. Yeah, it was my boyfriend and I's 6-month anniversary, so we went out and got some things. We got a paper bag that came along with it, and now my cat is tearing it into shreds and using it as like her little home or play toy. So she gets to like sit in it and hide. It's really cute. But she's like being a menace right now with it. But yeah, so this is, oh my god, now she's running around. Oh god, it's like literally she doesn't start acting crazy until I start my videos up, and then she's like all over the place. Especially last video, like yesterday, she was like pretty bad. Like, wanting to come towards me and jumping up and like ruining my cards. But yeah, so this is Taylor Swift and Matty Healy's relationship. I'm also getting new tarot and oracle cards in the mail. So that's exciting. I already got 2 in the mail today. So, and that's my boyfriend paid for. So, which was also for our 6-month anniversary. So, thank you to him. But let's keep going. So this is Matty Healy and Taylor Swift's relationship. How Matty Healy feels about her, how Taylor feels about him. So this is Taylor Swift and Matty Healy's relationship, how he feels about her, how she feels about him. This is Taylor Swift's relationship, how she feels about him, how he feels about her. This is Taylor Swift and Healy's relationship, and we'll see how they feel about one another, see what's going on, see if Taylor is still hooked on her ex, and if this is the ex that she is still hooked on. See what's going on here, Miss Taylor. Almost done. Alright. Oh. Queen of Cups at the bottom. But that doesn't matter. Again, well, let's move it here so you guys can see it. So I only read cards that are like pulled in the spread. So this is Taylor Swift and Matty Healy, their relationship, and their feelings for one another. So how Matty feels towards Taylor and how Taylor feels towards Matty. And we'll see if there's any old feelings here. So this is, well, I pull 4 cards for their general relationship. See how they feel, see what's going on, what happened. And then I'll pull for, who should be first? I guess Taylor, then Matty, and then their relationship. So Taylor, Matty, relationship. Oh. Oh, okay. First, let me take a look at this. Oh boy. Well, okay, well, just starting off with a disclaimer though, I don't know anything about celebrities, I don't know what's going on, so I'm not claiming to be a psychic either, so I could be totally wrong. I probably am, so just take it with a grain of salt. I'm just doing this for fun. So, starting off though, I got the Queen of Pentacles, which I'm assuming this is Taylor. She is the woman in this situation, but that can just be a feminine energy. It could clearly just be a man. It could be a male, so it could be Matty too. But usually that's like a reliable, trustworthy woman, or a businesswoman, particularly this is a businesswoman, the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Swords reversed, that is a breakup card. Upright or reversed, usually that is like a breakup. That's also making an ultimatum. That is having to choose between like a yes or no, black or white decision, and like, I guess being forced to, like, with it being reversed, it can be like being forced to make that decision, or like stagnating that decision. But usually that is like a breakup card. Usually Two of Swords would show up, like that would be like cutting ties with someone or something. But usually that is like just making a ultimatum, making a decision, yes or no. And you can't have both with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is like either way, reverse or upright, you can't have both. Now the Seven of Pentacles is complacency. That's like comfort, complacency, can be procrastination, can be laziness. It can also be like a little bit about like financial gain, a little bit. And the Eight of Cups reverse, it's again another breakup card. You know, Eight of Cups is like a walking away, emotional detachment, or sometimes even apathy. Usually with the Eight of Cups, it's also like you emotionally broke up before you actually physically broke up. Like you already like were disconnected from this connection by the time you broke up. So that's the Eight of Cups reversed. I won't lie, looking at these cards, I'm like kind of a little weirded out because I'm like, who started the break? Like, who initiated the breakup? Because the Queen of Pentacles, that's Taylor. That's like a businesswoman. This is like business. Seven of Pentacles is like complacency. Yeah, Taylor's like the Queen of Pentacles, which is like businesswoman. And I won't lie, the Queen of Pentacles in this situation, Taylor feels pretentious. I won't lie, Taylor does feel a bit pretentious with this guy in this connection. She feels like almighty. Or like she feels like she knows better. Two of Swords reversed. And the Eight of Cups reversed. Was she the one to initiate this breakup? Because to me, the Two of Swords in reverse and Eight of Cups reverse kind of feels like this was like forced. Like you were forced to break up. Like you didn't want to break up, but you were forced to. Or like you initiated the breakup, but then you like regret it or something. And the Seven of Pentacles, though, that's like complacency. Seven of Pentacles is complacency. I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible because I have watched other tarot readers do their relationship, so I'm trying to like not let that determine what I'm seeing. Like I'm trying to be unbiased here. But I definitely do feel like someone didn't want to break up. Definitely one of them did not want to break up and tried avoiding it. And I definitely do see complacency here. And the Queen, and like Taylor showing up as the Queen of Pentacles does feel pretentious. So I don't know if that was Taylor. I mean, oh hell, I mean maybe Taylor broke up with him thinking that she was better than him. I guess that could have been what it was. Like, Taylor breaking up with him, thinking that she was better than him, and then regretting it. I don't know if that's what it was. I mean, those two cards, like, well, those three cards being together, and the Seven of Pentacles, I mean, the Seven of Pentacles to me, like, I guess that's not a bad relationship. That's not a bad relationship, but it is, like, a comfortable, complacent relationship that might have stagnated. Think about it as like, I guess, a relationship. This is just an example. I'm not saying this is what it actually is, but like, it's like a couple that's been together for like ages, and they're together not because they love each other anymore, but because they're just comfortable with one another. It could be like a high school sweetheart type of story. Like they were together since like, I don't know, middle school, high school. And they've been together for such a long time, and they just kind of outgrew each other, but grew complacent, where they just won't break out with one another. Like, that's kind of what it reminds me of with the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, you guys don't actually love each other, you're just kind of complacent and comfortable. Like, you're just meh. Like, you're just okay with this situation, like, with the relationship. Which I guess isn't the worst. I won't lie, that's not the worst relationship. I guess the Seven of Pentacles can be stable. But it's not like they love each other or anything. But the Eight of Cups reversed. Sentimental attachment. It's like literally that they didn't want to leave. Sentimental attachment. Eight of Cups reversed. Well, I mean, looking at the rest of the cards, though... Okay, that's... Well, Taylor is the Ace of Wands reversed. So... I mean, I won't lie. Ace of Wands to me is kind of like... That's a phallic image. I mean, that makes me think of, like, dicks, sex. Like, it feels like usually I would read Ace of Wands as like a sexual card, but that can also just be like a creativity card, like a passion project. But because it's reversed, it could also be like old. I'm getting distracted. I can hear my boyfriend moving around. What are you? Okay. Bye. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, my boyfriend was just trying to motion to me that he was leaving the room. Okay. That wasn't necessary, but okay, whatever. But Ace of Wands reverse, that's... Either way, though, I won't lie, like, it is, like, a sexual card for me. It does remind me of, like, a phallic image. It reminds me of kind of, like, a dick. Well, not actually a dick, but definitely, like, gives off sexual vibes, but that can also just be, like, that can also just be, again, like, passion projects. Or, like, the return of something old because it is reversed. Like, old passion projects. It could also be, like, failed passion projects. It could also... I mean, hell, that could be, like, being creatively, like, blocked or, like, cock blocked. The Ace of Wands reverse, that can be, like, either creatively blocked or, like, writer's block or cock blocked. That's interesting. Who broke up with who? I'm starting to kind of see a pattern here. And I'm really wondering who the fuck broke up with who. And, like, versus who is saying who broke up with who versus who actually broke up with who. Queen of Pentacles. Like, I won't lie, Taylor does feel kind of pretentious with the Queen of Pentacles. And she also, I mean, I never heard of Matt Healy before, I mean, she is more successful, I guess, than he is. More popular, I should say, than he is. And I don't know if she used her stardom kind of over him, or just thought that she was, like, better than him in a way. The Two of Swords reverse and 8 of Cups. Two of Swords, like, refusing to leave, though. Seven of Pentacles is, like, being comfortable. I guess maybe this was Taylor. I don't know. I guess this was Taylor. It's like she didn't want to leave because she was comfortable. Or if she left and thought she was better than him, but then regretted it. Nine of Cups. Like, one of them definitely did not want to leave the other. Like, one of them was, like, comfortable. It's like Seven of Pentacles, like, one of them was, like, happy with the benefit. I mean, I guess that could have been Matty, but one of them was, like, happy with, like, I guess, kind of the benefits of being with each other. I guess that would be Matty. I guess. But Seven of Pentacles, to me, is, like, whatever gain you will, like, you got, whatever you gained, it's, like, small gains. It's nothing big, no big golden opportunity. Seven of Pentacles is, like, small victories. If you can even call it victories at all. Because the Seven of Pentacles, majority of the time, most of all, that is, like, complacency. And just being good enough. Not better, just being good enough. Like, okay, I'll take you. Like, you're okay. Oh, is that what the pretentious energy is? Like, Taylor just did Taylor, like, the fuck was she thinking? Did Taylor just kind of settle for this guy? Was she actually willing to kind of settle for this guy? And she was like, yeah, you're lesser than me, but I'm okay with that. I'll settle for that. What? Oh my god, is that what it is? This bit. Oh my god, girl. What the fuck? No offense, but that's kind of an asshole move. Like, that is that's the pretentious energy? Is that really it? This girl is kind of a bitch. Like, oh, you're lesser than me? But, like, you're okay. Like, you're okay enough. You're good enough for me. Like, was she really willing to settle for this guy? It's like, did she really want to settle for this guy? Oh, God. And the Ace of Wands reversed for her is like she was cock blocked. Or, like, writer's blocked. I don't know if she, like, tried getting, like, inspiration from this guy. I don't know if she got any inspiration from him. Because Ace of Wands can also be, like, inspiration. I won't lie, though. Matty is the Page of Wands. That is a creative project. That is a passion project. Which is, like, ironic. Like, he's put in this position of, like, creativity and, like, being able to put yourself out there and be yourself, you know? And Taylor is the one that's, like, has this writer's block. Like, she has this writer's block, and the Page of Wands, he's, like, flourishing. And also, the Page of Wands, I mean, that's young, childlike. Pages, I would say, are pretty young and childlike. Ooh, it could also be, like, impulsive. I mean, sometimes aggressive, but because the page isn't reversed, I don't think it's aggressive. Okay, I won't lie. As soon as I pulled the Page of Wands for Matty, I kind of thought Cloud Chaser. I mean, it's not the Knight of Wands. It's not the Knight of Wands, so I could be totally wrong. But I kind of just think of, like, the page. So I guess, how do I word this? Not a Cloud Chaser. More like he's kind of sitting, watching, feeding into her bullshit, and just kind of writing shit down about her. And maybe even laughing. Like, he's kind of, like, enjoying it. With the Page of Wands, he's enjoying it. It's like he's taking inspiration from her. Like, I see him taking inspiration from her, and she's not taking... I don't really see her getting any inspiration from him. But it kind of seems like he was just kind of watching her and, like, writing shit down. It kind of does kind of give off the impression like he was using her. Or maybe not using... Well, I guess maybe not using her, but definitely, like, found interest in her. And would kind of, like, write journals about her, I guess. Write notes about her. It's like he found her funny. Or I guess inspiring. I guess he could have used her for fame. I don't know. But the Ten of Wands reversed is showing up in the relationship, like, for their connection. Ten of Wands reversed is their connection. Which is, that is a releasing of a burden. That's releasing of a burden. And I won't lie, that feels like Matty. Seriously, did Matty use her? I'm, like, trying to... I think he was okay with her, too. I think Matty found Taylor okay as well. Like, there was nothing remarkable about their relationship. Nothing remarkable. It's like they both just settled for each other. Like, that's kind of essentially what this is. Like, they both just settled for one another. Especially with the Two of Swords reverse and the Eight of Cups reverse. Like, they literally just settled for one another. And the Queen of Pentacles, like, is weird for Taylor because, like... I mean, why would the Queen of Pentacles settle for something less than her? Like, I just don't see the Queen of Pentacles settling for that. So I don't know if that was, like, Matty, and Matty was the complacent one. I guess they both could have been. But the Ten of Wands, though, it's like when they broke up, though, it was like a burden released. It's like a releasing of burdens. I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe Taylor was maybe Taylor was, like, I guess, yeah, cock-blocked, but maybe Taylor was also, like, having writer's block, and Matty, being the Page of Wands, had all these, like, amazing ideals, or at least ideals that, like, that Taylor liked, and Taylor wanted to be with him to kind of get inspiration from him. And Ten of Wands reversed in between them could have been them kind of throwing ideals back and forth with one another. That could have been what it was. But Taylor was definitely, like, in writer's block, though. And there was definitely a sense of, like, complacency. And the Queen of Pentacles, and, like, Taylor was especially being pretentious in this relationship. Like, she was so fucking pretentious, which was, like, so fucking weird. I mean, go fucking figure, like, a huge, like, star is gonna be fucking egotistical. Like, go fucking figure. I don't know if Matty liked that about her. But she was also, like, a businesswoman. The Queen of Pentacles was also, like, not just, like, pretentious, but that's also a businesswoman. Like, was this for clout? Like, was this whole relationship for, like, PR or something? Was this, like, a PR relationship? They were okay with each other. It's like they were kind of, like, willing to settle or some shit. Queen of Pentacles. I'm gonna pull more for their relationship. King of Pentacles reversed. God. Seven of Cups. The World. Temperance reversed. It's like... I'm just, like, seeing complacency. Just, like, complacency. Like, like... It is what it is. Like, it's okay with how it is. It's nothing remarkable. But usually, like, the Queen of Pentacles would want something kind of remarkable or something to reach her standards or to reach beyond her standards, especially since she's upright. She wouldn't want to settle for less. She's also a practical woman. I mean, I guess because the Queen of Pentacles is so, like, business oriented, she could just settle for someone who's, like, she's not passionate about. I mean, I guess the Queen of Pentacles would do that. She would settle. I guess, oh God. Thinking about it. I guess out of all the queens, the Queen of Pentacles probably would settle. Out of all four of them, Queen of Pentacles is probably the most likely one to settle. Like, not, like, she's the one that she won't be with someone because she loves them or is, like, passionate about them. She'll be with them because it's practical or convenient. Maybe not convenient, but practical. I guess methodical, is that the right term? It's not like a blissful love story. It's like methodical, practical. And that could have been what this was. Like, it was just kind of settling. But I do definitely see this. It was like a business move, too. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands reversed. Like, this was also like a business move for her. Like, she wanted inspiration from him. I mean, I won't lie. Taylor, I mean, isn't the majority of Taylor's songs about love and romance and her exes and her boyfriends? Like, isn't that the majority of her career is talking about her love life? Is that the inspiration? Like, she gets into relationships to gain inspiration, but I don't even see her being that inspired with Matty. I don't even see her being that inspired with Matty. But the Page of Wands for him is like, he was more so inspired by her. She wasn't inspired by him. He was inspired by her. He was, like, watching her. It's like making fun of her, in a way. But yeah, the King of Pentacles, that is, I mean, again, like, the King and the Queen, that would be a pairing. That would literally be a couple. I've said this so many times. I mean, I've said it, like, maybe 3 times already in just separate videos. But King and Queen of any suit, if they show up together, that would be a relationship. That would be a couple. or a pairing. Like, they would be compatible. But if one of them is upright and the other one is reversed, then that is an instability in the relationship. Especially with the Queen and King of Pentacles. If one of them is reversed, that is an instability. The word unpredictable is also coming to mind, but that's probably not what it means. But, like, that is, like, instability, incompatibility. Like, there is some type of connection issue with the King of Pentacles reversed. Because, like, Taylor is in the upright position. This dude is in the reversed. So, I mean, yeah, he's not as, I guess, I shouldn't say successful. Yeah, he's not as popular as Taylor is. I don't know if he is bad with money, bad with finances. I don't know how much money he has in the bank. I don't know if he's had, like, bad investments or just made stupid financial decisions. I don't know. But he's showing up as the King of Pentacles reversed, which for Taylor to be the Queen of Pentacles, and then for him to be the King of Pentacles reversed, and then for them to be celebrities, I can only assume a lot of money is on the line. So the King of Pentacles reversed is not something you're going to want. And again, that's also instability. So he was unstable. Seriously, was this, like, relationship kind of like a joke to them? That's like, this relationship was like a joke. What the fuck? And the Seven of Cups is like, that's like delusion. That's also like fantasies, delusion. Oh god, which is like feeds even more into this like weird energy of like just kind of fucking around. I guess they were kind of like just fucking around in a way. Or like settling in a way. Like, they were like settling for one another. Or it also could also be trying to like gain like inspiration from one another. It's like fantasies. It also makes me think of like artist. Like being an artist. Being creative. It's like a creative like pursuit, creative project, and the world is like turning over a new light. I mean turning over a new leaf. A new cycle. I guess I almost said life, so I guess maybe a life too. The world. I mean, if you're bringing a baby into the world, like, the world would be a good card to pull. Pretty sure I got the world upright for Healy Bieber. So when it comes to having like a family or like getting engaged, getting married, having a kid, the world is a good card to pull. But I don't see that with them. I don't see them getting married, getting engaged, having a family. But so this is just like turning over a new life. A new life. Again, I said life again. Turning over a new life. Is that what it is? A new life? I mean, again, I did see settling. It's like Taylor was kind of settling. I see her being pretentious and her being like, you're okay. Like, you're almost good enough. Like, I'll go for you. Wait, I mean, did she try being with this guy? She viewed him as lesser than her. So she chose to be with him to maybe get inspiration from him. I'm sorry, what the fuck is that? What type of, like, I don't know, that's really fucking weird to me. That's not a good reason to be getting into a relationship. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's not right. Girl, what the fuck? And again, I guess kind of looking at these cards, I guess this could also be, oh. I guess this is also supposed to be not just back then and why or how they got together, but that could also be now and how they feel towards each other. And while I will say, Ace of Wands reversed for Taylor is the return of something old. That is an X card. Again, an X showing up for Taylor. Okay. And then he's showing up as the Page of Wands. Literally, the Page of Wands feels like he used her. I won't lie. That kind of does low-key feel like he kind of used her. Or found her funny. It's like he found her fucking funny. Like, literally, he found her funny. It's weird. Ten of Wands is their, like, you know, the breakups, like a release of burdens. I don't know if this, like, connection stressed the both of them out, but yeah, Taylor is an ex card. They're turning something old. So maybe that's a thing for Taylor, and she's consistently hooked on an ex. That could be that could be Taylor's thing, and what Taylor is like as a person, that she is constantly hooked on an ex. That could be what it is. And I will say for Matty, the Page of Wands, like, I do feel like he was kind of, he didn't chase it. I don't see Matty chasing it. I think Matty is like, if it showed up on his doorstep, he would, like, take it and accept it. He would be the one being chased. He wouldn't be the chaser. He would be the chased, if that makes sense. He wouldn't be the chaser. He would be the one who's chased. Which is probably also where the complacency is coming from. He's not the chaser. He's the one being chased. And again, I just see him, like, taking Taylor as, like, inspiration and, like, just finding her funny. Kind of, like, writing shit down about her. And just, like, goofing off. And just, like, in a way, he might have also, like, kind of used her. Like, in a way, was Taylor kind of, like, fooled? Like, Taylor, like, were you kind of, like, the fool in this situation? The Ten of Wands reverse. Also with Matty, it's like, again, with the Ten of Wands, it's like, you put up a lot. You put up with a lot in this connection. You put up with a lot with each other. Which makes me wonder, like, in their relationship, it was, like, stressful. Like, it stressed them out. Or they had a lot on their plate. I mean, this could be during the relationship, or it could have been the breakup. But it's literally like, you are worth less. How do I word it? I don't know how to word it. It's like, you're worth less than you try to make yourself out to be, in a way. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like there's a term for it, and I just don't really know how to articulate it. Ten of Wands reversed. It's like, Ten of Wands reversed. And it's like a releasing a burden. I mean, the Ten of Wands is also like stress and anxiety. That is stress and anxiety. And being overwhelmed and overburdened. But because it's like reversed, it would also be like healing from that. Or trying to heal from that. I will say, I can't say too much, like, I can't say for sure for Taylor, but I will say for Matty, he's not Healy, he's Matty. I will say for Matty, I see him, like, sighing of relief. For Matty, it's like a sigh of relief. It's like being with a crazy girl, or, like, being friends with a crazy girl, or, like, friends, it's like being friends with a crazy girl. And she's, like, venting to you, and you're just kind of nodding along and kind of laughing, like, in your head. You're kind of, like, laughing about her, or laughing at her. Just laughing in your head about her. And when she leaves, it's like, ooh, that girl is crazy. Like, that's, like, oh my god. This dude literally thought Taylor was, like, a joke. And I won't lie, seeing Taylor be so pretentious and, like, full of herself, I kind of like it. I won't lie. It's like, damn. I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah, I know. Taylor is so much more successful than Matty. So, like, go fucking figure. She's gonna have a big, massive ego about it. But, like, in this situation, in this relationship. But Matty didn't really, like, I just see Matty kind of using that against her. It's kind of like, I won't lie, it's kind of funny, in my opinion. It's kind of funny. It's like, it's a douchebag thing to do. Like, he is a douchebag. He is a fucking asshole. I mean, I shouldn't justify him at all. Like, he is a fucking douchebag. But so is Taylor in a way. Like, I don't like pretentious people. Like, I don't like snobby people. I don't like people who are egotistical and think they're better than you simply for having success. Like, that is retarded. That is so stupid. So, And also people who, like, are with you to get something out of you. Like, that's weird. Being with someone to get something out of someone, that's weird. And I think they both did that to each other. They both did that with each other. And I think Taylor got the smaller stick out of the bunch. I feel like Taylor got, like, with the Ace of Wands reversed for her, I feel like Taylor got less out of the situation than she would have bargained for. Like, she got less out of what she bargained for. It's like she got ripped off. Ace of Wands is, like, reversed for her. Is like, literally, she got ripped off. And Matty's just laughing. Oh my god. Wow. Shit. Wow. Okay. The world is turning over a new leaf, so they did break up. That can also be the world. I mean, that could be a good card of, like, breaking up with someone and getting over them. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe she's not. It's not showing up too strongly for me. But the Ace of Wands reverse is showing up for her, so that can be an X card. It's, again, I mean, this girl could totally, chronically just, it's like, be unable to get over an ex. And again, it's, like, weird how it's, like, complicit this relationship was. Like, how complicit she was. And it doesn't seem to be PR. It was, like, a choice that she made. And she was, like, just complicit with him. And it's, like, it's just weird to me. And then the Temperance reversed is showing up. And that is impatience, imbalance, incompatibility. Which, again, feeds into, like, the King of Pentacles being reversed. And, like, the Queen of Pentacles upright for Taylor. And the King of Pentacles reversed for Matty. This, again, like, they were not compatible for each other. They were not right for each other. Go fucking figure. He seemed like he treated her like a joke. I don't think this was PR, especially on, like, Matty. Maybe with Taylor, but I definitely think Taylor got less out of her bargain. Like, Taylor definitely got less than what she bargained for. Taylor was, like, not scammed. What did I say? Ripped off? Well, ripped off is scammed. I don't know I don't know the terminology for it or the metaphor, but King of Pentacles reverse, just so, yeah. I mean, Taylor may have done this for inspiration, and she got less than what she bargained for, and I think Matty did as well. Do this for, like, inspiration, but I see it more so as just so he could laugh at her than anything else. I mean, she is widely successful. I'm wondering if he chose to be with her to see what this girl is like in a relationship. Because she just got out of a, what, like, 4-year relationship? She just got out of, like, a 4-year relationship. So I guess he kind of saw it as, like, not a test, but kind of for shits and giggles to see what she would be like in a relationship. Like, kind of tested it for fun. I guess it is kind of like a test. Just did it for fun. Not testing her, but kind of, I guess, not testing him either. I guess it's not really a test, but, well, I guess if anything, testing her, you know, see what she's like in a relationship. It's like he wanted to maybe hop on the train of, like, be one of Taylor's exes. Maybe low-key is kind of a clout. Again, I don't know if he's, like, a clout chaser, because I don't really see him chasing. He doesn't read as a chaser, especially with the Page of Wands. It's like, I don't really see him being a chaser. I don't. Seven of Pentacles as well. It's like, I don't see him being a chaser. It's just kind of goofy to me. Like, he literally, it's like he wanted, I don't know, it's like making fun of her. Wanted to be, like, I guess maybe he wanted to be her ex. You know, like, he wanted to kind of find out what Taylor was like in a relationship. You know, one of the most popular artists ever. At least currently, like, one of the most popular artists right now. And he wanted to see what she was like in a relationship. And to kind of also be a part of, like, her list of exes. And, I mean, maybe there's a part of him that was kind of like, you know, this girl is crazy. And, like, maybe broke up with her to, like, give her inspiration, to give her info. Well, not info, but inspiration. Like, broke up with her on purpose to, like, get inspiration out of her. And she was just left dumbfounded. I definitely see Taylor dumbfounded with the Ace of Wands. If that's what he did, she was dumbfounded. Ace of Wands over. She was fucking dumbfounded. She was like, what the fuck? She got played. She got played like a fiddle. And Seven of Cups is like, again, it's like that delusion, that fantasy. Could be that could be anything. Especially, like, anything that I've, like, mentioned in this video, that could be anything. And the World being, like, business, like, finished business. Yeah, the World is, like, finished business, closing of a cycle, turning over a new leaf. Huh. Delusion, turning over a new leaf. Pentacles. Delusion. I mean, maybe he was delusional. Maybe he was delusional with the Seven of Cups and the King of Pentacles reversed. He was, like, delusional over something. The World is, like, finished business. It's like closing a chapter, closing a cycle. Like, he closed the book, he closed the chapter, he closed the cycle. Like, he's over it. I think he's definitely over it. And Seven of Cups, I definitely think he, like, did this for shits and giggles. Like, I don't know if he was that serious. And the Temperance reverse is, like, impatience and balance, which is probably just, like, their overall connection. And also, like, with Temperance reversed, it definitely makes me think it could have also been, like, a power dynamic. Again, I mean, it must have been, like, well, I guess not must have been, but it wouldn't be shocking because, I mean, they're both celebrities, but, like, she is so much more popular than he is. So that could have been the Temperance reversed. I completely lost my train of thought. I'm gonna pull a bit more. The Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Well, the Knight of Wands reversed is here. And again, because it's reversed, he's not chasing. If this is him, again, he's not a chaser. But it's like, is Taylor much of a chaser either? It's like, did she really... I don't know if, like, Taylor isn't much of a chaser either, so how the fuck did they end up together? I mean, I guess Matty could have chased to be with her, and then when he was with her, just kind of grew complicit and just drove her crazy, deliberately. Thanks for that one. But yeah, with the Temperance reverse, though, it is, like, definitely one of them got more out of this connection than the other. One of them definitely got more or less out of this connection than the other. That's for damn sure with the Temperance reversed. I'm wondering if, like, Matty did break up with Taylor and Taylor was just, like, dumbfounded. Or maybe, like, Taylor ended the relationship and Matty just doesn't give a shit and she's dumbfounded. Like, either way, like, Taylor is fucking dumbfounded. No matter what happened, Taylor is fucking dumbfounded. Like, she is definitely, like, in the losing position. And especially, like, the Wheel of Fortune is a golden opportunity or a risk worth taking. Eight of Pentacles is, like, hard work and effort being put into something and also paying off. Five of Cups is loss, grief, disappointments, losing attachments, you know, being upset, depression sometimes at worst. And then Nine of Wands reversed, that can be an aggressor, that can be misguided aggressions or an aggressor. That could also just being a bully, or that can be being, like, outrageous, being a chaser. But because it's reversed, I feel like it's more likely to not be a chaser, or I guess chase after the wrong things. And again, it's like also like impulsive. And because it's like the wands, it's also like about creativity, which I don't know, in this like position I feel like definitely something about like having a creative boost. Something about like creativity was definitely like a part of this like relationship. Like I guess like trying to get inspiration from one another. It's like what it's reading at, but it's like Wheel of Fortune, like this was a golden opportunity and putting effort into it, like wanting it to work out, but then being disappointed. And the Knight of Wands is like you put your money and effort into the wrong thing. You thought you were getting your golden opportunity. You put money and effort into it, but Five of Cups, you ended up disappointed. Didn't get what you actually wanted or what you bargained for. And Knight of Wands, reversed, you're like left kind of picking up the little pennies on the ground. I don't know, this might have been for clout. I won't lie, this might have just been kind of for clout. Or to like get like, it's like, it was, or not clout, but just, they were definitely together to try to get something out one another. And I feel like Taylor probably might have been dumbfounded. Which is ironic because she's the Queen of Pentacles and you wouldn't think that for her. It's like, girl, you were like up here, Matty's like down here, and you settled for here. It's weird. Like, it's like, girl, really? Why? Not trying to insult Matty, not trying to like insult him or anything. But he is the King of Pentacles reverse, which kind of gives me that vibe of like, you know. But then that, again, is just like pretentious. That's awful. But he is a dick. I really don't like... I don't like the reasons why they were together. Like, the whole reason why they were together was just like shit. Like, the whole reason they chose to be together was awful. I don't like their relationship. I don't like the reason why they were together. The relationship itself may have not been that... No, it was pretty bad, because he literally was just making fun of her. It was pretty bad. And I don't know if, like, Taylor... Again, I think Taylor was kind of dumbfounded, so I don't know if she was aware. I don't know. If she was aware of, like, his mockery or something. And maybe it's not mockery. I mean, maybe the Page of Wands upright, maybe he, like, didn't mean it that way. He doesn't mean it in a mean way. The Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, I know based off of, like, the other video I did about Taylor and why people asked, it's because, like, I did see her potentially being emotionally unavailable and not being capable of loving anyone, and that she might not be over an ex. And I know people wanted me to do this reading to see if Matty was the ex she wasn't over. I'm not seeing that. I'm not really seeing her being, like, super duper. I just see her being, like, kind of made a fool. Like, she was fooled. I mean, the only, like, indicator that she might still be hooked on this guy is, like, the Ace of Wands reverse showing up for her. That's, like, the only thing. Like, she's still hooked on an ex, which, if anything, I think that's just kind of who she is. Like, I don't know if this, like, girl is, like, universally like that with, like, every single, like, relationship she's in. Or, like, any ex she has. Like, she just kind of can't get over it. But that doesn't even have to be for Matty. That could be, like, another man. That could be another man, like, she's been with. Who knows? Maybe it's their ex-fiancé? I mean, did she ever get engaged? I think the only thing I really know about her is that she was, like, in, like, a 4-year-long relationship with some guy named Joe. And that's, like, it. So I don't know if it's, like, that relationship. Was it 6 years? Wait, was it 4 or 6? I don't know. They were together for a long time, though. Or a while. But there is definitely something about clout here. Being together for, like, what you can get out definitely like a sense of like clout, or like what you could get from each other. Not maybe not clout, but definitely like a sense of like, what could I earn from you? What could I get from you? Which I don't think that's clout. I think that's more so just using one another. That's more so using than clout, using each other. Um, and who knows, maybe Eight of Pentacles is trying to ride off of each other's like success, or like trying to like ride off of like each other's like hard work or inspiration. Like maybe trying to copy one another, I guess it could be that with the Five of Cups, you know, especially Five of Cups being like, could be like a copying. Or just, again, like trying to rip each other off, I guess. I guess it could have been a scam. And then Nine of Wands reversed, again, it's like a scam. And again, I don't see him chasing her. It's like, how did you guys end up together? Where he's not a chaser, and I mean, I guess with the Queen of Pentacles, I guess Taylor was the initiator of this relationship. I'm assuming Taylor was the initiator of this relationship. It seems most likely. Like, she was just kind of there, and he was like, okay, I'll take it. Like, she just kind of, like, showed up, and, like, I guess started talking to him. Like, she asked him out, and he was like, okay, sure. And, like, she also has the energy of, like, oh, he was there, so I'll just ask him out. Like, they were okay. Like, they were both just, like, okay with one another. He was more so... Hold on. Okay, hold on. I got distracted talking about cars with my boyfriend, so I don't really remember. I'm trying my best to think. Well, I guess before I started it back up. I should have just looked again. Looked at the last couple of minutes of my video before I started this back up. But I won't lie though. This feels, I mean, honestly, it feels like I already touched base with, like, the majority of it already. Like, I feel like I already... If anything, to me, this just is adding more, I guess, information, but it's, like, the same stuff, though, at this point, kind of over and over again. It's kind of, like, the same stuff kind of being added into this. Like, I don't know if the relationship was, like, one of convenience. I wouldn't call it that, but I definitely, and I don't necessarily I wouldn't call it cloud, but with the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Pentacles, to me, it's more so... Wheel of Fortune, kind of... It's, and I mean, again, with the Temperance reverse, it's like they tried getting something out of one another. But I feel like with the Five of Cups, it wasn't what they expected or what they wanted. And who knows, with the Knight of Wands reverse, that could have been maybe one of them lashing out. Maybe one of them lashed out, and honestly, I think the one that lashed out was probably Taylor. Because I see Matty is just not giving a shit. I don't think Matty kind of gave a fuck. I see Taylor more so, like, lashing out and being upset. Or, like, disappointed. And that could have also been her. And it doesn't have to be Matty. That could have been Taylor that, like, wanted something out of him. I guess that inspiration. And what she got was being, like, I don't know, gobsmacked and, like, being, I don't know, embarrassed. Got whiplash. Yeah. Can pull more. This might be the last. Yeah, the star is reversed. Six of Swords, like travel distance. Eight of Swords, like victimhood. King of Wands reversed. That's probably Matty, but that could also be Taylor as well. But yeah, the star is reversed, so that's, I mean, that's, again, that's a celebrity card, but that's also just like, that's attention, hope, idolizing someone. Because it's reversed, it feels like negative attention, or it could very well hell, it could be neglect. It can still be idolization though, but again, like, I don't really see this being like, I mean, I guess you could kind of read that as a popularity contest, but I don't see that as being a contest. Like, again, like, I just don't think Matty cared too much. If anything, I don't think Matty cared. If anything, if he did anything, I feel like it's more so like he fed into Taylor's, I guess, delusion. Like, he fed into Taylor's delusion, or like her anger. I feel like he fed into Taylor's anger, or like bitterness or hatred or whatever it is. He fed into it and then turned around and kind of laughed at her. Like, God, I just don't know. And Six of Swords. Six of Swords is like travel, distance, change. Again, I mean, they did break up. The Eight of Swords is like feeling trapped or victimhood. Which is interesting that the Six of Swords and the Eight of Swords like ended up like right next to each other. But and the Eight of Swords feels more like Taylor. The Eight of Swords does feel like more like Taylor. Star reversed. It's like, literally, like, it's like she got bamboozled. Oh my, oh, okay. Pretty sure I said earlier that I can't tell. I mean, them kind of settling for each other is like pretty obvious, but I can't really tell if he left her and that bamboozled her, or she left him and he didn't care, or like laughed in her face and like didn't give a shit, and then like found it funny and that bamboozled her. Like, I can't tell, like, I couldn't tell at first like which one it was. I think I know what it is. I think she broke up with him, he laughed at her face, and she was bamboozled by that. He's like, and she was like, you don't care about me? You don't care, like, I'm a celebrity? Like, you don't give a shit? And he's like, no, I don't give a shit, bitch. And just kind of walked away, like, he doesn't care. And she thought leaving him would give her, like, I don't know, closure. Like, she thought leaving him would, I guess, give her closure or some shit. I don't know how else to, like, put it. But it didn't. And the King of Wands reverse is like, I had the last laugh. Like, King of Wands is like, I mean, now that can be misguided aggressions. I do think he was a douchebag. Like, that is a douchebag thing to do. I feel bad for Taylor in this instance, but I do think she was, like, pretentious and egotistical, which I don't like. But he was a douche. And I do think he probably was, like, kind of using her. But she was using him in her own way as well. So I think that's what happened. Like, he, I guess, kind of, like, she wanted to get the last laugh, but he got the last laugh instead, which bamboozled her. I want to pull more. She's so... Hey, man, just let it go. Page of Pentacles, Sun of Jupiters, Three of Pentacles. It's like wanting to work together. Sun's unhappiness, because I think and I think, does Taylor do that? Is that like a habit that Taylor has, that she throws herself into work to like try to get over a man? Because it seems like Taylor, or I guess he could have, but again, like, I don't think he gave a fuck about her, honestly. So I don't see it as him like getting over her. I see it as more so just like being like whatever and moving on, and just kind of throwing himself into like, just like putting himself in work. Just not really. I mean, if that's Matty, I don't see him like throwing himself into work. What would be funny is like the Page of Wands. He showed us the Page of Wands earlier. What would be funny is like all the notes he took on Taylor, he like took that as inspiration for like, I mean, is he a singer or an artist? I think it would be funny, not slander, but as kind of like a parody like makes like a parody of her or something. Like he makes a parody out of Taylor. But I don't see him throwing himself into work. Again, I don't think he gave a fuck about Taylor. I just see him kind of going about his business and just like, you know, just moving on. Like, he's literally the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. Like, he's just like going about his business. Even with the Sun reverse, it's like, yeah. Sun reverse, I mean, did he even like her? He probably didn't even like her. Again, it's like he thought she was like a joke. I mean, the Page of Wands can be a child, but like that's showing up for him, so maybe he was like the child. So I guess he was kind of childish. But he thought that Taylor was also childish as well. Girl, I will say, if she does miss him, like, I will say, if she does miss him, like, girl, you're into the losers, aren't you? Or, like, you're into the men that, like, you can't get your last laugh with. Like, you were fully on board of leaving this man, but as soon as this man was, like, okay without you, like, right from the rip, he was okay without you, you, like, want to get back together with him. Like, that is self-sabotage. That is not healthy. That is not how you attach yourself to people. First of all, you should not want to get back together with an ex. You should be wanting to grow up and move forward. But if she really is attached to her ex, which again, she might be, the Ace of Wands reverse is showing up for her earlier on, so I mean, she still could be. She probably is still bamboozled by that whole thing. I mean, even if she doesn't miss him, she's still bamboozled over that whole thing, and she's not over it yet. But it's not because she like loves him though. It's because she wanted the last laugh. She didn't love him. She wanted the last laugh, and she was complicit with him. Wanted something out of him, and when she couldn't get it from him and she left and she couldn't have that last laugh, she lashed herself onto him. That's kind of the gist of it. I'm gonna pull more to see if she's still, I mean, 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, the Fool. Oh, brother. This is probably like a whole ass... It's very colorful, though, but... 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups reversed, 6 of Wands, the Fool reversed. I mean, yeah, there is jealousy. I would say that's most likely Taylor. Again, I don't think Matty cares. I think Taylor is definitely, like... I was gonna say obsessed. I guess she could be obsessed. But I think with the 3 of Cups, she's definitely, like, jealous, insecure. She definitely, I think, wonders about him. So I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess she kind of does think about him. Yeah, like, she is still bamboozled by what happened. The 10 of Cups first. Yeah, this man literally, like, bamboozled Taylor, and she can't take it. And everything that she feels about him now, you can't get me to believe that it's not her way of trying to get back not her way of trying to get back at him. Even if she were to, like, want to get back together with him, it's so she could get back at him. Not get back together with him, but get back at him. Like, vengeance in a way. Which is so fucking stupid. Like, you wanted to leave him, didn't you? Like, you were complicit. Or whatever. Like, you were complicit. Like, you were both kind of complicit. Like, it was both. Like, it was not a remarkable connection. Like, it's like, literally, like, girl, you were so pretentious. And you, like, settled for him. And when he didn't, like, basically give a fuck about you, It's like, this girl was like so fucking bamboozled. But I do think she is jealous and insecure. I do think she probably still does think about him. Ten of Cups reverse especially. I mean, Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups reversed. Again, it's the same with the first video I did of her. I just think that Taylor needs to be single for a while. I don't know of a time she was ever single. I mean, again, I never followed celebrity. Well, I did. I used to be really obsessed, particularly over K-pop. I used to be obsessed over K-pop, but I'm not anymore. But yeah, I was never obsessed over Taylor, so I don't know really anything about her love life other than like her music, which is kind of trash in my opinion. Like, her new songs are kind of trash in my opinion. No offense. I just prefer her older music, her older albums. I prefer it. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong though. Like, I just don't know of a single time when Taylor was single. Like, I don't know of a single time that Taylor was single. Yeah, Ten of Cups though is like unhappily ever after. It's like literally like she didn't get what she wanted. And Six of Wands is like, again, she's like pretentious. Six of Wands, she's fucking pretentious and like full of herself. It's ego. It's literally fucking ego. Her ego got hurt. And the Fool reverse is like naive. Like, I mean, the Fool would be like naive, gullible, but when it's reversed, it's like you're not naive. I mean, it's like kind of, the Fool reverse is kind of like go fucking figure, because she was so stupid. Not stupid, but like, she was like blindsided by him. I mean, the Fool reverse, like, she was blindsided by him completely. Like, or at least she just was not expecting it. She was not expecting that from him. But it's entirely like ego based. If, again, like, I thought obsession when I saw the Three of Cups, like, so she could be obsessed with this like unhappily ever after. I mean, maybe she wanted something more with him again. Like, I do think she settled for him. Well, I shouldn't say that. More like she thought she settled for him. She was thinking she settled for him. She thought he was lesser than her, which is complete like bullshit. Like, awful of you to get into a relationship and like that's what you think of the person you're getting in a relationship with you. Like, that is just a reflection of yourself, and that makes you a fucking loser. Not only like a pretentious like bitch, but also a loser. Like, egotistical loser. Like, you need to step off your high horse and pedestal if that's what you think. Like, you are, it's awful. Not trying to hate on her. I'm not trying to hate on her. Again, this is not factual. I don't know what's fact. I don't know Taylor. I'm not Taylor, so I have no clue. Don't want to be Taylor. I'm happy with my life and who I am. So, Three Cups, Ten of Cups, yeah. She probably still is hooked on him. But again, like, I saw this in the last video, I just don't think she knows how to be single. I think she needs to be single. She needs to stop being obsessed. She needs to be single. She needs to stop being obsessed. She needs to be single. She needs to be single. I guess maybe that's her thing. She's obsessed with being unhappy. Is that what it is? She's obsessed with being unhappy? She's obsessed with fucking, like... Not obsessed with fucking, but she's, like, obsessed with, like... dating guys she views as, like, lesser than her. Or, like, getting butthurt. Or, like, being with... I mean, who knows? Maybe she, like, gets with guys, so... she can just write a breakup song about them. Like, you know, she uses them as well. Like, he used her and she used him. But again, like, I don't think Taylor got what she wanted out of him. Like, she got the short end of the stick. She got less from what she, like, she got less than what she bargained for. And I can imagine she's disappointed. She's upset. She wants revenge. That's how I view it. She wants revenge. It's completely ego. And if anything, she might be obsessed with, like, just being unhappy and being emotionally unavailable. Like, it could be, like, an obsession with her. And being jealous. She got issues. I will say that. She got issues. Ace of Wands reverse and the Three of Cups. I could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong. Again, take it with a grain of salt. I'm not claiming to be psychic. I'm literally just doing this for fun. And I know you guys asked, so I hope I don't offend any of you, because I understand, like, I hope I don't offend anyone. I might have been too blunt there. I might have been too blunt at times. Too blunt. But I just really think she needs to be single. And this, like, whole, like, relationship I just read kind of pissed me off. It's like, in a way, they were, like, oddly enough kind of mirroring each other's, like, worst behaviors, worst actions towards each other. And I will die on that hill. That if you are with someone and you guys mirror each other's worst traits, you guys are not soulmates. You guys are not meant to be together. If anything, you guys are a karmic connection. That is karmic. That is absolutely karma. You guys are not soulmates. If you do that, if you're in a relationship with someone and you mirror each other's worst traits, and on top of that, you're not growing, if anything, you're either stagnating or regressing, nah, that's not healthy. That is, if anything, that is an unhealthy relationship, and if anything, it's also karmic. It's absolutely karmic and unhealthy. Like, that is not right. That's pretty bad. Pretty sad, in my opinion. So, yeah, I hope I didn't come across as, like, rude or blunt. That was not at all my intention. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll pull... Oh, God, Death. Justice. Ace of Pentacles, not something. Again, Death and Justice, she literally wants to, like, does she want to kill herself? Not actually kill herself, but kind of, like, kill her ego. Like, metamorphosis. Justice, like, try to do the right thing. And Ace of Pentacles, though, it's, like, something not worth losing, but she doesn't care about what she loses. She might end up, I don't know if she's, like, changed anything, and she doesn't care about what money she loses or what revenue she loses. She doesn't care. Is she literally gonna go after him? Again, it's like this girl is like fucking vengeance. She's like fucking Batman. Like I am vengeance. Like, oh my god. Is this Death, Justice, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse? Oh god. Okay, now I feel like I'm picking up on something, like, entirely different. Like, this is, like, a whole new, like, ball field, what I'm seeing right now with the Death, Justice. I don't know, maybe I pulled, like, way too many cards and I'm just kind of going down the rabbit hole. Maybe, like, too much is happening. But this feels, like, pretty this feels pretty cut clear for me, though. Like, I don't know, this is actually a pretty easy reading, I won't lie. I was not fucking expecting that. It was actually kind of easy to read. Easy for me to understand. But Death, Justice, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. It's definitely like she wants to change something. And she wants to, like, exact revenge. Like, she wants to change and exact revenge. She wants to do something. And honestly, it feels pretty honestly, with Death and Justice, it feels like she wants to do something pretty damn drastic, and she doesn't care about what she loses. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about, like, what she'll lose. Like, the financial gain, she doesn't care. And she feels like she's doing the right thing, too, with the Justice. Like, it's the right, good thing to do. I don't know, I mean, it could be her song Karma. I mean, she had a song Karma. I mean, that could be what it is. Maybe she wrote Karma for him. I mean, was she even with him by then? Was she even with Matty by then? When she wrote Karma? When she, like, came out with Karma, and I believe it was with Ice Spice. I could also do a reading on Ice Spice if you guys want, because apparently she's, like, in some, like, really weird shit right now. I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, she kind of fell off the face of the earth. Haven't really seen anything, because she was, like, popping off and, like, all these collabs she was doing. Like, I think she had like 3 collabs with like really big artists. I mean, 2 really big artists, one of whom kind of came out of nowhere for me, but that was like a really good song. Although I did not like Ice Spice's part in that song. I believe That Boy's a Liar, I think that was the song. But I liked her song with Nicki Minaj. That was a pretty good song. And again, like, I like Taylor's song, but I didn't like, well, I guess I do like some of Taylor's new music, like Karma. That was actually kind of a good song. That was a pretty good song. But I did not like Ice Spice's parts. I did not like Ice Spice's parts. But anyways, this is not about Ice Spice. This is about Taylor. I'm just saying, if you guys want me to do a reading on Ice Spice, or another Taylor reading, you know, feel free. I'm open for suggestions. I will do readings for anyone with any questions. So you can comment down below on here, or you can reach out to me on Instagram at the Cat Lady Tarot. Or you can join my Discord server. I have a Discord server now, so you can reach out to me on there. It should be the Cat Lady Tarot, I believe, or, well, no, I mean, you should be able to friend me at the Cat Lady Tarot. I made a post about it. Not a video, but like another type of post on my YouTube, so you can like take a look at that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I tried my best. I just hope that she works on herself. I really hope that she just works on herself. And I'm really hoping that I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope. I most likely am wrong. And I honestly, in this situation, I do hope that I'm wrong. Because, like, there's some really weird, like, vengeance going on. I mean, that could be, like, a completely different ballpark. Probably like reached too deep into like the tarot deck, and I was just seeing bullshit at that point. I reached too deep in the tarot deck, and I was just seeing bullshit at that point. That might have been what was going on. And that was like irrelevant to like the actual reading, but everything, like, at least in the beginning though, like, is pretty solid. So, but either way, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I made sense. I hope you guys liked it. Well, if you like it, you know, you can actually like the video, and you can subscribe, you can comment, you can do whatever. Just be nice. Just be nice to me. And be nice to everyone else in the comment section. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I helped. So, thank you. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. And if you watched yesterday's video, my next video will be about Taylor as well. So 3 Taylor videos, 2 Taylor videos in a row. So you can also check that out tomorrow. And I hope you guys like it and enjoy it. So, and have fun. Because I'm having fun at least. So, bye guys. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.